Ah, stop dropping popcorn on my head. You messy. You're making a mess down here. You're gonna get popcorn everywhere. Verifying file integrity because there's a new mini game out today that apparently has the longest dialogue ever written. Oh my god. It's not allowed. This is gonna take so long. Oh my god. No, I'm doing domain first. So I don't forget. I'm only using it in my resin because I have fragile for tomorrow. Uh-huh. That's nice for you. Okay. Holy fuck. Ah, come on, Genshin. We literally have the fastest Wi-Fi in this estate, and it still takes a million years. Why? Let's just leave that go for a few minutes, and then we'll come back in a minute. It didn't look like a big update. Hold on. TikTok. Watch out, I come out of the game and it's done. Nope, okay, not that lucky. Oh my god. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh boy. Uncle Roger is bad. Knock down front door, I'm here, motherfucker. Hello, Cloud, how are you? You know what Uncle Roger said? He's burning coal, right? And it's like, oh, the coal goes from black to white when you burn it. He said, coal goes from black to white like Michael Jackson. Oh. It's like, no, you cannot say that.
You shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
God damn. I'm like 43 minutes into the stream, so I'm not gonna fix it. Aren't you hyper angry? Which is it? It's a hyper or is he angry? Well, how are you doing today, Cloud? How's your Thursday going? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Of course he does. Fake documentation or something like that. Dedoxed. Oh. Hot, humid, still under excessive heat warning. It was 114 yesterday. Okay, but like you're in Fahrenheit, right? What's that in Celsius? Let me look it up. Unless you know the answer. Also, that was Better Call Saul. What was Better Call Saul? The last TikTok? It is 45 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. You would pass out in that heat. You literally have to close your blinds and your windows. Oh my god. That's crazy. How are you not passing out? Well, you must have been, right? Heat warning, duh. Yeah, I've 4 blackout curtains. They've been closed all week. Oh, you got blacked out curtains. Yeah, definitely keep them closed and have a lot of fucking water. Hmm? We're not getting black curtains. Black curtains don't go in a bedroom. No.
Yes. I want to get you can stop me in my own bedroom.
Okay, Chad.
I know.
Hey, Danis? I'm good, how you doing? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm also good. Nice, nice. How's your Thursday going? Damn. I don't get what's going on here. Like he rang the doorbell or something. On Twitch, I normally stream because I want. Someone's at his house or something? It's okay, what about you? Pretty good, can't complain. We're just waiting on a Genshin update so we can stream LYNNEY's Story Quest. Hold on, let me see if it's done. It's almost done, it's at 80%. More noodles! All the noodles. Okay. Yeah. Custom servers crashed and then swash it live on Twitch. What a crazy night. Can't believe the energy someone puts behind this. That's crazy. How long have you been in the streaming industry? Long enough. How about you? Do you stream?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm not looking.
This is still going. Go. Does he come back to the room at all? Oh, he does, he does, he does. Okay, he's come back into the room. Okay, Genshin's open. Yeah. Nope, I don't stream. I usually watch and help streamers to modify their channel. I already have mods, but thank you. If you're offering. I'm not looking for any extra help at the moment, we'll say. He looks so defeated. He got DDoXed and someone crashed his customs game. And then someone knocked on his door. And... Not really. What's DDoX mean?
I don't know.
Cloud, Sunny, do you guys know what DDoX means? I've never heard that term before. Oh. Oh, that's mean. The person that came in ruined their custom game, lagged everyone in the custom game, doxed the streamer, got their information where he lives, and called the cops on him.
That's rude.
And then closed everyone's game.
They're just toxic. They're bad.
Depends. Oh, DDoS means you're going to get kicked off your internet. Ah. That is some... That's annoying, is what I'm gonna say. That's annoying. Yeah. But now Genshin's done. We can go back into Genshin now. Ba-ba! It usually helps them on the right screen. Ta-da! Also, Cloud, I got Yellen. I pulled her. I only had to spend once. And then she came home straight away after I spent.
Technically, didn't you spend twice? You spent beforehand?
Yes, but that was for Genshin itself.
No, you spent on wishes
No, I didn't.
before the update.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yeah,
Fox is a liar. Don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth.
I'm telling the truth. You're the liar. You can't admit that you paid more.
No, didn't.
Yes, you did.
I've tried to get details twice. Whose details? DDoS attack means disturbed denial of service attack. And it's a cybercrime in which the attacker floods a server with internet traffic to prevent users from accessing connected online services and sites. Oh my god, that's crazy. Detourist? What's detourist? Thank you for telling me, Cloud. Oh, right. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do this in a minute. Leave me alone. Can you stop popping up, please? Also, congrats on Yellen. Let's go. Yeah. We got Yellen. Beat us twice. Oh, right. She currently has 62 to 181 crit. She's pretty powerful right now. And I'm almost done her talents. I might get done today if I'm lucky. The 88. No, not for getting level 90. I'm doing talent domain. I made fragile actually.
As per our contract.
Did I tell you I pulled LYNNEY at 32 pity? Now I'm hoping to lose a 50-50 to guarantee Zhongli. You did not. Congrats on that. Have you tried getting the weapon yet? See how that goes. I'm still trying to lose my 50-50. If I get close to soft pity by next week when I get paid again, I might go for a LYNNEY.
Solidify.
Hey-ya. Switch. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Done. Ah, not done. I was almost done. Then I wasn't done. Yeah. I just missed. I didn't plan on it. I swear. Now I don't get enough wishes for characters and weapons. I'll go for weapons once I've gotten everyone at least once. Fair, fair. As long as it works, right?
I will have order.
I don't have these bursts. Oh my god.
Wind rises.
Stay there. See, I would do that, but I have a few weapons already.
No touching.
On you. Oh no, I didn't charge it up.
Next on the agenda.
I almost forgot to charge it up there. Like, I have Scaramouche's weapon. Sino's weapon. People say this weapon is for Venti. I don't know if it is or not. Who else? I don't think I have anyone else's weapon. Oh, I have Shinhei's weapon. Ayato's weapon. Ban unban. Venti has his own now. Apparently, Fox said that.
This is a standard 5-star lost weapon.
Oh,
So people still
you've been warned, Wandance. Is this this is Ayato's, isn't it? No, this is Diaz, I think.
yeah, that's the yes.
And I have this Skyward Pride. And I have Albedo's 4-star one. Angry. So it's safe to say I have a few 5-star weapons.
Stabilize. This is order.
Access denied.
Behold.
I find it funny. Ban, unban, ban, unban. Yeah. I've Ganyu's, Yoimiya's, Diaz, Xiao's, and Ito's. I have the Skyward Cutlass and Claymore. Nice.
Swan Fury.
Oh, there you are. It was a waste of an E.
Quit following me.
Oh well. You have Ganyu's? What is Ganyu's again? Is she crit damage or crit rate? If she was crit rate, I would pull on her weapon. Because I don't want to lose crit rate.
Okay. We can anarchy. Take
Chicken and rice. It's literally the chicken and rice. Dogs love their chicken and rice. Oh shit. Ammo spell? Hold on. We ask Google. Amos bow and Genshin. Not Amos boat. You dumbass. I literally said Amos bow. Amos bow Genshin. 5-star bow. Yeah, but what is it? Type. It's good type. It draws power from everyone and everything in the world, and the further away you are from it, which doesn't tell me. I love how when you search up stuff on Google, it gives you like, oh, is it good for this character? Is it good for this character? Then you're wondering, I didn't type that into the search bar, right? Okay, go back. Launch that to get more condensed. Chicken and rice.
Yeah, but Shadow usually doesn't hold like that.
Ah, well.
You just wanted to get me.
What's this? I didn't unpause my music. There you go. I didn't switch it back to the right one that was on. Hello. Ads, be right back. Where's music? I can't find music. There it is. Well, there's an ad. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back. Ugh.
Here it is.
I'm back again.
Make me type it?
Yeah, you just type it.
I can't type it, won't let me.
Why does my Genshin seem quieter?
There.
Weird.
Did I do it?
Gonna take a break from playing? You've been playing games all day, have you, Sonny?
I'm chilling.
That seems like a great excuse to put on Dia. Yes. Dude, go touch some grass. I touched grass today, we went downtown. Yes, I did. We both did.
You go with pop pushy or the stupid?
Why?
Because this is like easy to put on, and I can tell it's loose, so I won't be able to take this off easy.
Huh.
Whoever Or
True. Uh-huh.
like you know where I like have like sleeve over the finger.
Yeah.
Gather. I will have order.
Okay.
This is long overdue.
The wind rises.
Are we all back from the ads?
Everybody stand.
Oh god.
Cry loud. Behold.
No, don't disappear! Gotcha. Fuck you. I'm not disappearing. Oh yeah, back. Nice. Goddamn. To be fair, I only have like 20, if not 10 pity. Since the second I got Yellen, I didn't pull. I stopped pulling. So I have no pity built.
Are you going for translation on John Lee?
My what?
Are you going to try for translation on John Lee?
See, it's his C2 that gives people, that gives everyone in your, when you're playing with people, the pillar, the shield.
Yeah, but you need to get C1 to get C2.
I know, that's the thing. So I don't know. You definitely need him anyway.
No.
This is order.
No touching.
The wind rises.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna be stubborn to come home.
Unsightly insects.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Got you.
Off we go.
Oh boy. Two more.
Adventure time.
Lock. No. It's hard to lock my phone.
Off we go.
I have Yellen's bow 2 at R2, and I don't know how. I don't remember pulling for her bow more than once.
Solidify.
You just accidentally slip a pull and say, oops, guess we're here now.
For Rex Lapis.
Ah, this is gonna be a bad one.
Wretched vermin.
I can tell it's gonna be a bad one. Where are you? I can see you.
Prepare yourself.
No. You go. And
No escape.
you go. I love when you mark them and they still think, oh, you can't see me. Just one shot them.
Mark.
What am I what?
Who can you mark him with?
No, I don't bring Yellen into this domain. My main team's for this domain. Bennett, Ganyu, Skara, and Zhang Li.
Which character?
Ganyu with her burst. Or if you do Bennett with his burst, he marks him too.
This is order.
Teamwork is trick. This is long overdue.
Get away.
Cry loud.
Oh, come on. We're way
Okay,
born of ice and
I got
frost.
cheeky with no shield, but fuck it. Where are you going?
Escape. Can't run from
Hey, hey, you can't hit me. Go fuck yourself. Last one, okay. I don't think... I'm not going to be able to crown her, that's for sure. I only have one crown left. So let's just see which one I pick that I do.
We're way behind schedule.
Hey. Layla, please. 1 bonus. Wow. Kui? See, Kui is the real MVP. He gave me a bonus. Layla did not give me a bonus. She fell asleep on the bonus. I assume you play on EU servers. Yes, I do. Up there. 7. 7 is EU, 6 is American, Canadian. I don't know what other numbers there are. I don't need this anymore. So the recommendation, first priorities are burst, second is E, but I've been doing E then burst. So I'm gonna stick with that. Go do 2. Fuck you. Guess I'm doing this again Sunday. I have 11 of these. That's not a problem. 2. Oh, I have 2 crowns. Okay, guess I will definitely be triple crowning her then. Right, let's do that new quest that came out. Bleh. But yes, I play on EU server. I wish you could have like EU server and then your region be where you're actually from. That'd be handy. Which it would mean it'd be closer to where we actually live. So you'd still be on EU server, but then you'd be in your country. Less ping, not higher.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I want higher ping while I'm trying to play Genshin. Just scare going squall and if you're E. Mm-hmm. What's it? What's FPS mean? What's GPU mean? Where's the seeing GPU?
It's silent.
It sucks we can't play together because of isolation servers. I wish we could. I wish they didn't lock it to Pacific countries.
I don't.
Why?
I don't have a friend coming in going, like a baguette.
Okay.
Enough of that in their own server. Having someone from Japan come in. Yeah.
That's their problem.
Well, I have to deal with it. I'm like, I don't speak English. Then
We
trying to type in that way.
we technically have that already. Considering there's a language out there that's fucking gibberish.
That's Korean.
That's not Korean.
What are you trying to talk about then?
The one that has lines and sidewards letters.
That's katakana. That's Japanese.
Non-dialogue.
There's different ways to write. There's like 3 or 4 different ways to write.
Ah.
I think it's the same. I think their writing is.
Uh-huh. Why is it like it must be the fact that they block it so you don't try and add yourself from another region and then I don't know, send yourself wishes. There must be a reason behind it.
I say it's just for the thing.
I don't know.
Because if they had it, they'd have to have your ping everywhere. Then you just have bad ping all the time.
They wouldn't have to have it everywhere. The person that joins your world will be the person that suffers. That seems fair and square to me.
Yes, but then you have to keep complaining.
People complain anyway.
Yes, but when you're trying to actually updates are important, they don't want to be listening to that.
True. Skip. Come on. I still have to do my fucking commissions too, I forgot about that. But get the boring dialogue out of the way first.
You have to run back and
Yay! All of this just to play music, because I read the patch notes for this. It's just playing music in Fontaine. I don't think so. I think it's just a case of me pressing L2 and R2.
Oh, that's the thingy.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, he told me you have 2 legs and to go up to him to yourself. His words, not mine. Sorry.
He literally goes up to him himself. And then they have an argument.
Of course.
They won't admit it, like, don't call me brother.
Jeez, alright. Brother.
Just say something.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
When it came out, I wasn't reading. This is that's kind of thing.
Ah. You wouldn't want me playing this at 3 AM.
Oh.
Toy Station Warper completed. Dance resolution. Torrential turbulent charge. And efficiency. I can't say that word. Testing simulation arena. Efficiency. No, it's not efficiently. I don't have to go anywhere. You're right here. Don't call me a sweet talker. What the fuck? I killed dozens of people.
You can kill people and still be a sweet talker.
No. Love dance revolution. Never heard of it. Fifth. Ah. Yeah, I've heard of Just Dance. No. Ba, ba, ba. No, I don't. Selective hearing.
Not if I shout in your ear.
Comes over, holds the headset. Just Dance! It's a rhythm game that's actually on a dance pad. Oh boy.
That's like the thing that would hurt.
Yeah. Wah. We should buy you a dance pad. That'd be
No.
funny. Why?
Where are you going to put it?
On the floor, duh.
Where on the floor?
Literally on the floor.
Where on the floor? Where on the floor is there space?
In front of your chair.
No.
Yeah.
No. Over to burn it. Buy it.
Wow. She'd rather dance with Joy-Cons in her hands than dance with an actual dance floor. Dance pad, I mean.
I don't need some pad telling me where to put my feet.
Right there, look where I'm pointing. Exactly.
Pads are just supposed to fit.
I knew you were going to say that. So obvious. Meow. This one's easy, I like this one. Watch out for the spikes. Why is no! That's mean, you can't make me do that. Oh, yeah. Kinda. Yes, I did. Pretty sure I played them all on stream and you watched me play them.
Nope. You have not played it.
Okay. Well, that one's done. Best remain time 1 minute and 30, basically.
I remember you playing them.
Okay, so I did play them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying this part's hard because you're just into new game. you're into an intense thing and you need to learn controls quickly.
Ah.
That's why I think for first time, once you get used to like,
Boom, boom. Hey, I don't want to talk to you.
oh, rude.
How the fuck do you say that name?
Oh. Where am I?
Here.
Oh. Zungani?
No, but like you say of xylophone,
Who's Zung?
so it's a zungni.
We're
Zung.
gonna call him X.
Congratulations, your social media platform.
It was either X or me.
Mm.
X me. Maybe that's his name.
Exney.
Yeah.
So what? Silent U.
Maybe. Like his friend. You want me to know how to friend can get me on the phone?
No, because you never hang up on him.
I will try. Okay. I don't want to hear that.
He'd hang up on you.
The thing is, he wouldn't.
Oh.
He'd be like, okay, you can listen if you want, whatever.
And I need this one, which is over here. Yes, it is. It's all the way over here.
Quit following me.
I don't know. Ask the man behind the counter. Me neither.
Okay. Now we have to ask already.
Wait, why is he telling me to talk to you?
Piece of
But
silence.
oh, it's not you. It's the guy next to you. Yeah, you're not important, Karen. His name. Look, Karen. Spelled differently. They say Karen, but you're not gonna say Karan. I'm gonna say Karen.
French birthday reference on everything.
Funny enough, do you know the guy that says, oh, like, that guy on TikTok is like, oh, English, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
He literally made a joke that the French literally do. They put weird lines above their O's and U's and they mean nothing. Just to trick people.
And they're all
Yes, please. I think I'll be doing the music one in a minute. Do this one first, which I'm guessing is underwater. It's also underwater. Wait, I did that one though, didn't I? Event details. Oh, this one. Sweet you. Aw, man. Let's begin then. Precise rhythm, intensive drumming, agile measure. Well, I can't select the other ones, so... Toy calibration is about to begin. Okay. You can add a hit delay. A hit delay doesn't really do anything though. I don't really need a delay. Let's go then. Let's do the first one. Then we do the second and... I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Robot smacking slimes, what could be better? Oh, this is the tutorial. Or that was the tutorial. Okay. Precise rhythm. Somehow this is gonna get fast, I just know it. Wah, 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 wah. Bonk all the heads. Every slime head is someone that tried to share their art without my permission. Yeah, I have a banhammer in each hand. Banned. Wait, I hit every single one. And I got a 39 combo rather than a 40 combo. That could have been a perfect 40,000. That's triggering. Can I do the next one? Or are you just gonna lock it from me? Unlocks in 1 day. It's mean. Yep, 3,900 rather than 4,000. Nope. Wait, why was I saying 40,000? It's not 40,000. Dumbass. During the efficiency test simulation arena challenge, travelers need to proceed to the designated areas and defeat all enemies. Okay, we've done this a million times. You fight them here, next area. Fight them there, next area.
Gather.
All hail!
Unsightly insects. Orders guide you.
Going in!
Where's the last one? Oh shit, never seen you before.
Squall and fury.
Construction Specialist Mech, a machine created from the union between Fontaine's interrogate device and special energy technologies based on whether it's imbued with Ugia or Numa energy. Sure. They're Linny shit. Not surprised.
Let's light it up! This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Yeah, no, I think I'll just stick to using my team.
All the enemies are...
Okay.
But they're... Like, if you did skirmishes...
Let's test out my Yellen now that I did her talents a bit more. Of course, she works better with... No, with
It's time to pull the
reactions and stuff. Meow. There's also a chest up here. Yeah. Oh god.
Quietly now.
Damn it. I knew what was going to happen, but I still did it.
I will have order.
I knew it was immune and I still tried it.
Take it easy.
Wind rises.
Oh, come on, die already.
Dreamwork! Ha!
Asking you shall receive.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Oh, wait. There's 3 of these. Hold on, I want this chest. More chest equals... No. More primos equals more characters for me. What the... Fuck you. I'm getting the chest my way. Thanks.
Unnecessary.
Ah, you motherfucker. What were you thinking? Don't do that.
Squall and fury.
Guys, I'll be with you in 1 second. Oh shit. Don't do that to me. You fuck! How are you supposed to catch yourself?
Everything was futile.
1, 2, oh, 3. Motherfucker, you... And you still have to get up there after that? Oh my god, this is mean. Who created this? One, 2, And on the third one, you get ready to fucking catch yourself.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Yeah. That was not worth it at all. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Let's light it up. Gotcha.
Wind rises.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Now we do her burst.
These are about to get dicey.
Holy! This woman is crazy. Get away from me. Thank you.
Solidify.
Huh? Ah. Ah, treasure hoarders, you're boring.
Search for it.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Awesome.
Off we go.
And we have part 3 then. This one has 30 primos, so 90 primos in total. For 3 of them. Nice. Pick a side, any side. Oh!
There are hot. There's just all the
I got burned by bacon.
Where did that come from?
Motherfucker.
Adventure time.
Don't see me, let me change. I want to change showing me and see how good it is that way.
when we're downstairs tomorrow.
More companions! Hooray!
You're making something or you're making us something?
You don't like
No, I don't. That answers that question.
Gotcha.
The fuse is lit.
Okay.
That didn't count.
Ow.
Busted. Let's light it up.
Go Bishop down.
Here comes the catch.
Time for a light show.
No. This is crazy. Be better if I had a shield though.
Gather.
Over here.
Okay, if you're there, I'm gonna squash you. Because you're just annoying. Tie her up 4 times. Thank you.
Off we go.
Okay. So all that's done. What do I do with my event shop? Brown. Primos. Mora. I'm not going to bring home Benny because this is a waste of a constellation.
Bring him home because you can get him stuff for a wish first.
I suppose.
Adventure time.
Ah. Hmm?
You can get stagnated.
That's not out yet.
No, star glitter, not star dust.
Ah.
If you bring Benny home.
Right. Commission sure real quick.
Take it easy.
Wait, she's the one that says take it easy? Huh, I never knew that. Now I do. Can I talk to you? What do you want? We'll never know, because it has no dialogue. Oh. Yeah, come on. Last of Us doesn't even come any bit close to Walking Dead when it comes to dog scene.
Dog scene's so far. If it wasn't for that dog scene, I'd play the second season so much more because it's my favorite season of the entire thing.
Uh-huh.
It's when you see Clementine walking through that.
Uh-huh. Guys, come on. I don't want to do that one next. I want to do this one next. Huh?
He's crying a lot. Have you heard sniffles?
I mean, it would get to anyone. First time.
Yeah, I think she loves
Okay. God damn it. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Busted.
Aha.
Game's up. Time's over.
Fire hazard!
Away. Oh my god. Well, that was crazy. Hmm.
Take it easy.
Get on my face. You're blocking the thing I have to destroy.
Take it easy.
Oh, come on.
Gotcha. Off we go. Everybody stand back.
Thanks. See ya. Fucking teleporter there and I can't see it. Really? You have catch up with the strange light underwater too? You bastards. That's only meant to be a Subaru thing. course. No. We don't want to be chasing lights in Sumeru. I mean, Fontaine.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Thank you.
Add Astra.
The underwater controls still feel a bit clunky to me. Are you playing on controller or keyboard and mouse? That is an important question for me. Yeah. Right, now we can start. This one. The Filet Fuscus chapter. I don't have a computer, so controller. Oh. Well, I mean, it's a bit finicky, alright. We're gonna get one so I can actually stream using my model. I can't wait to see that. Because you play a lot of Destiny and all that, don't you? Through your PlayStation. Claim. Right, now we have this. Ooh. True that. You have the PS5 or the PS4? But the controls are a bit finicky. Once you get used to them, you kind of just know them like the back of your hand, though. Yeah.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his
New season started on Tuesday, so depending on how Crucible falls, I may stream more Destiny. Nice. Oh, PS5 too, so you got that good
Couldn't
FPS.
agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank
Nice,
you, sir,
nice,
for your time.
nice.
Now, whom should I interview next? Huh?
Was Crucible finished this
What a
week?
coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Like, is Crucible
Timing.
completely done
So,
now?
the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
We'll talk about warning letter.
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago.
Crucible
I guess you wouldn't know about it.
is the PvP mode for Destiny?
Well, not
Oh.
to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional.
I haven't played Destiny for a
The
while,
story goes like this.
and every time I go back to it,
10
I'm
or
like,
so years
I
ago,
don't want to
Phantom
buy a
Thief became
pack
active in the court
or
of
something
Fontaine.
just to play
Known
Destiny.
only as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity.
I would play it if I
and
knew
the
more
authorities
about it.
never managed
I
to
like
catch
it.
him.
I've played it twice,
Wow,
and I ditched it twice.
cool. He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
boy.
except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Toy doll? Sounds like an absolute weirdo.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man in his
Course
gang
not.
wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years
What's
ago.
this one?
A
Some doesn't do
magician
anything.
named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all.
At this point, until they actually fix shit, I wouldn't buy anything unless you want to. Crucible to free to play. I think Gambit is, and there's free-to-play raids, and they're bringing back the Croatia raid from D1. So consider looking into Destiny. Cool. That's what I'm getting. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be a Destiny streamer.
Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
I don't think I could pull off being a Destiny streamer if I knew Destiny. That's for sure. Charlotte, I can't understand that language, girl. Thanks, I'll just hand this back to you.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see
You
what
don't
it wrote.
have to be. I'll be the Destiny streamer and you'll be the special guest.
I shall take
Fair.
from you that which you
I promise
hold
I won't
most
get
dear
carried.
At the opera house, just as you
I
did
know how
to
to use a
me
vehicle
10
and shoot
years
guns.
ago.
Plus, I like
This
Warlock.
is, without
Warlock
a
is my
doubt,
favorite.
a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown
I remember I
wide
had
open again.
Destiny on
But why has he reemerged now?
Xbox.
And what does he want?
It was
I
bad on
sensed an
Xbox.
epic
And I was
scoop.
like, oh,
And
that's a
I'm
cool
going
skin. How do I get that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this skin is like
This thief will steal everything
30
that
to
other people
40
value.
bucks
Does
on
that mean even we might be
Xbox. I was
turned
like, yeah, this game isn't for me. Fellow Warlock main, nice. Warlock is the best. He might steal all your favorite snacks, Paimon. He might try to nab you, little Paimon.
Really?
Yeah.
Let him try. In fact, Hyman's gonna eat all our snacks right now. Let's see what he can do about that.
Let's see if you fit into your dress tomorrow.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance.
You know, I guarantee Paimon's dress is just air under her butt. How would they do that? I don't know, but I don't know.
Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article.
Paimon, you
Does
pig,
feel
don't
like
eat all your
something
food
is
at
missing,
once. Exactly. She'll
Something
choke.
exclusive.
She'll have an upset
Who
stomach
should I
tomorrow.
interview next? I need someone with
Nah,
a more
nah,
concrete
nah, nah,
connection
nah,
to the
nah. She'll get
weasel.
sick.
Is that who I think it is?
Linny!
It is Linny. Looks like he's performing some magic. No surprise there.
Magic, magician, Caesar.
I'm not bullying
The
him.
Phantom Weasel. That's it. Let's go interview Linny.
Paimon is just head, arms, legs,
You
and
see,
black
the
hole where
original
her stomach
Phantom
should be.
thief Caesar was a magician too.
Yep, it just
What do
devours
Phantom
everything.
thieves and magicians have in common?
Huh?
They both have an air of
Why would you want a
mystery
black
about
hole
them.
for a stomach?
Perhaps there's a connection
Never
there.
been away.
Are you serious?
True,
What sort of
but
connection
at
is
what
that?
cost?
Very common.
I don't care the
My
cost.
journalistic
Sucks in the
instincts
whole
tell me
PC.
that an
No!
exclusive news story is
Fine,
beckoning.
you can do me
Let's
well.
go. No time for delay.
Plans specifically happen.
You better hold on to it, so.
That's one.
You'd be starving 24/7. Yeah. You lift up your top and it's like opening a window and it's something in, rather than something getting blown out, something gets sucked in.
That's fine.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really?
Uh,
Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aw.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll
oh,
come
it's
out.
simple. I cheated.
You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now,
He's
that's not a
tisking
good
him.
habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course.
Would imagine he was wrong though.
And that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Uh-huh. See ya.
Hey, Linny?
Why, hello.
I haven't decided
we
if I
meet
like
again. Are you
Linny
looking for me?
or not, but
What's the
Packard is
situation?
cute. Kinda.
Why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Hmm.
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure
I
that
mean, in
child
terms
would
of
beg to
playing
differ.
style and everything,
Seems
he's
like you
cool.
were right on the money.
This quest made me
That was nothing more than a little trickery.
Lurk, thank you
I
for
made
the
an
lurk,
educated guess
Kuma.
based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He
Oh.
made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow, got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work?
Can't chat
Wait,
too much. Mate,
No,
writing
no
a
trickery this
research
time.
paper.
It was pure
Hope
luck.
it goes well, Kuma. And thank you again for the lurk, dude.
His
Charlotte's
warning
cute
letters when
too. I hope
talk
you
of the
get her
town,
soon.
so I figured
It'd
that
be
maybe
nice to
you were
finally have a
asking
cryo
around about that.
catalyst. Do you reckon she'll be a 4-star or
I plan on
5-star?
writing a
I say
column
5-star,
reporting on
or
the
maybe
latest
standard
news about the
5-star.
Phantom Weasel.
But like, since he said we've never had a
What are your
cryo
thoughts on
catalyst
this
before,
infamous thief's reappearance?
makes me wonder if she'll be just a
To be
one-time
honest, it makes
5-star.
me angry.
Charlotte.
Angry? Why?
It'll be the first
You
cryo
read
catalyst.
his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House.
Charlotte will more likely be a
That's
4-star.
the night I'll be performing.
She's looking like it. Her outfit isn't as detailed as the regular 5-stars, we'll say.
What are the chances?
like even look at.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Then there's the net. Her outfit is quite detailed.
Yeah.
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the weasel's name is enough to
I
scare
think
people
new
off.
Geo girl.
So once the contents
Navia
of that letter
might be
get
a
out,
5-star.
barely anyone
She
will
should be a
showing up to
5-star. I
watch
hope
my
she's
show.
not a Claymore though,
I've
but I
been
think she
preparing
will
for
be.
this for a long
Just-
time. I'm not about to
Huh?
let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only
I don't
one
know.
choice.
Sword in
I
the
have to
sword.
expose the Phantom
Did she?
Weasel's identity
Yeah,
before the show begins.
Switch from the-
Really?
The
So what you're
Garmex.
saying is,
Yeah,
we
she's the
might get to
sword.
see a live duel between a famous magician and an
Uh.
infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious
She'll be the 5-star
crook,
Ningguang should
infamous
have
for his
been.
inscrutable methods.
Ningguang should be a
You're being
5-star.
far too modest, Linny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the
You know,
compliment.
I was looking
though I
at
have to say,
Shinhei bills
I don't
again,
care
right?
much for the comparison.
And
A lot of
say
people liken
10
magicians
out of
to thieves
20
because we
people
both have
said
the ability
Shinhei
to make things
is
disappear
impossible
without the
to
person
build
noticing.
for
But there's an
damage. She's
important
not a
difference that
damage.
these people
She's a
overlook.
cryo attack
Allow me
buff
to
only.
demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked
Yeah.
not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
It's gone!
Plus there's also Arlecchino, Fiorina, and if the rumors are true, Madame Ping and Cloud Retainer. Madame Ping? Madame Ping in her animal form? Cloud Retainer would be cool, alright. She's definitely going to be like what? I'd say Hydra or Geo. I can't remember her lore. Fiorina is supposed to be 4.2 according to leaks on Twitter if you follow Tiva Tabloid. And I'm not sure about Arlecchino.
That's the question. Where did it go?
The Knave.
Therein lies the difference between us.
Yes.
Thieves make precious things disappear,
knave is
but
their
only
fodder.
magicians make them reappear.
It's Dark
If
Eula.
I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
It's not though. It's just they look the same.
But say that so I know.
A surprise?
Leak / rumors say Arlecchino by 4.6. Cool. And we're supposedly getting Young Ping and Human Cloud Retainer. Everyone loved Human Cloud Retainer. No joke. Fine. Everyone that has taste loved Cloud Retainer. Fox doesn't have taste.
Right? I'm in unit.
Wow.
Right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lenny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to
Human Cloud Retainer is gorgeous.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of
It's
the
something,
preconceived
alright.
notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters.
Oh hey,
But
you can
used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not
you can see
mistaken,
her
alludes to
vision. She's a cryo.
separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this
Charlotte
choice.
has only seen it now.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're
Well,
such a
I've probably seen it when she was in
journalist.
Mondstadt, but didn't pay too much
But I'm
attention.
afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief.
I also
Please feel
wouldn't
free to
mind
get
it
in
if we
touch to update
got
me on any further developments.
Zhongli's
Otherwise, I
Archon
will look
War
forward to seeing you
outfit
at the
and
show in
Wander
3 days'
Scara
time.
outfit for
Let's hope
skins.
the Phantom
That'd be
Weasel is caught by then.
sick. Imagine
If there's nothing else,
a
I'll
Wanderer
be
Scara
off.
outfit,
You've
like,
given me
that'd be
lots to work with
crazy.
here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece.
Huh?
I'll see you all later.
No, the purple one. Have that on a vision, on
What do you
a...
mean the volunteer?
Yeah.
So, Lenny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
No.
I think they will slowly start
afraid
bringing
that's
out
my little
outfits for
secret.
5 stars.
Uh,
Like,
well,
they have for Klee and all that, yeah.
entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to
We need
know
it for the
what's done.
Archons. We need Venti's one.
You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Huh?
I think it-
Yeah. You feel too red, Phantom Weasel, you sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun. Assistants are technically magicians too.
No, they're not.
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
Well, we'll help with your investigation. What's your plan?
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi. The
In
first
moi.
thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was.
Listen, at
If he
least
truly
3 to 4
was the Phantom
star
Weasel, that
characters
means
have
that the weasel
skins.
is dead,
We need
and
more.
whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat
We have at
criminal.
least...
But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine.
4
And
5-star
if we're
outfits.
investigating Caesar,
Ah.
his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move.
Uh-huh.
Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm
I'm thinking faster than I type. My thumbs are skipping words to keep up. I think everyone does that. I know you do. I'd laugh if you typed a full sentence and forgot every word. It's like, wait, what did I type then?
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Oh.
When we're texting you and I just type the sentence.
I've done where I type out the full sentence, get it right, and think my thumb hit off sent, but it never did. And yo, Fox talking shit,
You
square
take
up.
your time.
Fox is not talking shit.
Sorry,
Fox is worse
I bumped
than
into the traveler in
you when it
Charlotte
comes to
en
typing.
route, and we ended up chatting
Yes,
for a
you
while.
are.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Hmm?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't
Yeah,
shown
because
up.
they try to it's like squaring
How
up to a baby.
bizarre. Maybe it was bad.
You're
intel.
small.
Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting.
Speaking of
Traveler,
cute cat
Paimon,
girl,
let's go ask around.
ads. I will wait for ads to be done. Yeah, because you just attack his ankles. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're small. Small and deadly. Nah. No, I'm treating you to breakfast.
Treating you to dinner. What's your point? Treating you to dinner on my birthday.
Unfortunate choice.
Hmm?
Come on, it's the longest 2 minutes ever. Oh my god. Almost there. If anyone on Kick is wondering why we're just paused here, we're waiting for ads to be done on Twitch. Because those are a thing. Bum bum bum. No. Can I what?
Can you stop putting...
Why? I have them on my Kick chat, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, we need to pin them. People are stupid.
You can't pin them because I can't see the fucking chat then, because pin takes up the whole screen and they don't have a system where you can hide it for yourself.
Really?
No.
You're dumb. Alright, anytime a person comes in, I'll do exclamation point. It's like, hi, exclamation point.
30 seconds. Got ads.
Okay, that looks
Huh?
talking to myself.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lama, why the fuck am I getting an ad for the US Marine from a European streamer? That is an excellent question.
That's Switch.
Ask Switch. Do not go into the US Marines. They're a waste of space.
Oh my god.
Oh my what?
Her family dog bit her between her eyebrows and she had to get her forehead re-glued back together.
Oh.
Now she's a dent there because of that.
Oh, how lovely. Balthazar.
Family dog is evil.
Yeah.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes
Whoa,
here a lot.
US Marines, freedom,
Yeah, she
baby.
Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to get
Ever
lost
since
at
Caesar
sea.
passed away, she's
Just
been
for
coming here once every
the
week
government.
to clean his grave. Often she
it's
just
not
sits
worth
there
it.
in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there. telling
That's
her
the
fiancé
Navy,
all
not the
about how her life is
And
Marines.
she's been doing this ever since
Tell me
Caesar
the
passed
difference and I'll
away?
tell you how they're the same.
Oh, so
Because my
10
dad works in the
years.
Navy.
Wow. Their love must have been really strong.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all
I
these
mean,
years.
Marines do go out to
I don't
sea
know
though,
if
don't
the
they?
mind lives on in the waters after
Couldn't tell
death,
you.
but if it does, I'm sure
Sure.
Caesar must be grateful.
I once
that
knew a
someone
person.
remembers him fondly.
Well, I still know
If
them,
I'm
but
honest,
we don't talk very
I
well.
think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma.
The second they finished
Fiancé
college,
was
they
a
were
low
getting
life crook.
5 calls
Doesn't
a
deserve
day
someone like
to
her.
join the army.
Anyway, all of that said,
Every
she's
day.
running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be
Run over,
sitting
John.
in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
He turned down every single one. He wanted to be a welder. And he is. He's a
All right,
full-time
well,
welder.
Thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome.
And he's happy what he's
I
doing.
just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
Next, we talk to Garcia, the Genshin version.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that effect.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Of course you don't. Sorry to interrupt.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you.
I used to
but
get a lot of
couldn't help but
recruitment stuff
notice you were
too, till they
discussing the
found out I
Phantom
had a
Weasel.
muscle condition.
We're actually quite
Then they
interested
stopped.
in this topic as well.
What's your
but
muscle
we're struggling
condition?
to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once, but for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Without going
doesn't
into
sound like
too much
such a bad
detail,
guy.
I have muscular dystrophy. Am I saying that right? Dystrophy. I hope I'm saying that right.
Died. There were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after
A
all
group
this time.
of diseases that
No,
cause
speak of the devil.
progressive
That's
weakness
her over
and
there.
loss of
If you've
muscle
got
mass.
any more questions about Caesar, She's definitely the one to ask.
Danny has.
Who?
Danny, the one that cuts the Funko Pops.
So that's
Oh, yeah.
Gemma.
Yeah, that's what
Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's
That sucks.
wrong? Wait, it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wish that on anyone.
Hi there. You're
It is what
Gemma,
it
right?
is. I get by. As long as you can get to your 9 to 5 and do your daily
Who's asking?
stuff, you're not complaining
Don't be
then.
afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Lynnie, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Of course you didn't.
I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Fair enough.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
We should tail her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
Perhaps she simply doesn't trust us.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. In any case, I doubt we'll
Oops.
get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. You know, for a second I thought he was holding his hands out as if it was a fire. Because they're not really together. Hmm. The following day. Oh wait, it's up there. Back up the stairs we go. He's literally over there. All I had to do was turn my camera a small bit and I would have seen him.
Over here.
Be right back. No worries, dude.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
What should we do? Where should we start?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings,
Lenny
but I managed to get him to
Lower.
agree to a couple of
Thank you
drinks
for
with me.
following.
Be warned, though.
Any
I hear
particular
he's got a
reason why you
hair-trigger
chose the name
temper.
Lenny?
We'd best be careful.
My alerts aren't on for some reason. You have to excuse me about that. Hiya, hiya. How you doing today? How's your Thursday going? Oh wait, I think I know why my alerts aren't working. When I turned on my headset, I switched it to my mic audio, and then I didn't realize it until I couldn't hear Gomez.
Bringing 2 other people.
So that's why.
My apologies. These two are my assistants.
It's silly.
When they heard that I was meeting with the former Magic Meister
Horrible
himself,
but nice.
they begged and pleaded with me to
But
bring
it's
them along.
Friday Eve.
And if it's no
How
trouble,
come you're horrible?
A couple of autographs would
I have a
really make their
huge
day.
headache. Oh no,
Forget
that
the pleasantries,
sucks.
just sit.
Let's hope you don't have it for the coming up to the weekend. That'd be bad. You take any meds for that?
Get a load of this guy.
Any hot
Get the
beverages?
pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lenny stroking his ego.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Of course he's a magician, because his name is Lorenzo. Yeah?
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic.
I've been having a lot
Yesterday
lately.
morning,
Well,
a
don't have
warning
too
letter from the
much.
Phantom
Too much is
Weasel
bad.
appeared on the
Too much
entrance to
of
the Opera
anything is
House.
bad for you.
He claims to be
Whether it can
planning
help you
something
or
for
not.
the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such,
Of course.
I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and
Dramatic.
he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
No. Sit down.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
I got 1 hour of
Possibility,
sleep
it's a fact,
every day.
Lenny.
I get 1 hour of sleep
Look,
every
my
day.
patience is
Because of your
limited, so
headache?
listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead.
That's crazy.
Period.
Must be so tired.
Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity.
Go
I
to sleep
have
at
to know
2
for
a.m.
myself
and
what
then my
really
headache
happened
comes
10
at
years
3
ago.
a.m.
What would that accomplish?
Say
And what
if
do the
you
events
took
of 10 years ago
meds
have to do with
an
you
hour
anyway?
before you go to bed.
Look,
you still
of
wake
all
up at
people
3
should
a.m.?
know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case,
If that's the
dead
case, you gotta
men
go to the
don't
doctor.
Talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
It was awkward the moment we came in here, Paimon.
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Who's this
Another
guy?
day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time. You know what they
This
say?
guy's energy
Live
is hilarious.
fast, Die young.
Oh, come on! You can't
You
all
gotta
be
learn how to kick back and
business.
relax once in a while.
I hope I don't have cancer. That'd be bad. A lot more people recover from cancer than you think, though. True, true.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals.
Edmondo,
Worked
hello
together a bunch of
Edmondo.
times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him.
It's time for me to get some rest.
And he
No
wonders
worries,
why he can't
Lenny
get a
Lower.
girlfriend, despite being
Feel better soon.
pushing 40, 30, something. Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And is still into, from what I hear.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Wow, Lorenzo, you're mean,
sorry,
dude.
I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
Everyone's hiding something about this
I think
guy.
it's high time I made a move as well.
Jeez.
If you really want to investigate this, Linny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Sure, sure.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Something strange about him.
Really? And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Okay. Maybe we can. Who knows? Find Edmondo. Huh.
Art is a key ingredient in fine dining.
Take it easy.
Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum. There he is. Kind of looks different.
You okay there?
Gonna sound completely different now.
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey, just keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
And there he goes. What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation.
Yeah, you don't say. It's not like there's a guy in a black suit with purple hair and blacked out sunglasses standing right behind you. No, not at all. Yeah.
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any
It looks like he's from the
altercation in
Spina
city
de
will
Rosula, though.
attract the guards. We better take this elsewhere.
Dude, how fast can you teleport outside the city? If I can't even find outside the city. Did he follow us?
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
So you're Lynnie. And where's your sister?
Smooth
Ain't she with you today?
face Pacino. Al Pacino?
Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you, huh?
Save your questions, missy.
Painter
You
De
ain't gonna
Niro?
need
Robert De
answers
Niro?
Where you're going. Capiche?
Come on, Nick.
Looks like we can't avoid this fight. Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Yeah, you got that voice line right. You're not the strongest fighter here. I'm not even gonna use you. Now you're all just throwing knives. You're basically just treasure hoarders. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Quietly now.
Here comes the fireworks!
Curses. They're tougher than we thought.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Come on, let's scram!
Yeah, so much for that. Yeah, Paimon, you really want them to come back? You weren't exactly fighting.
Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else.
No.
Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic, and they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Could it be Gemma?
You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Inform Gemma what happened. Oh boy. Great talk, guys.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Cendre. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Cendre is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Wait, is Lynette a fucking puppet or what now? Because she's making jokes like, okay, power saving mode off. They literally want us to think she's not real, when she looks as real as Scaramouche. Yeah.
And it's not confirmed that she's covered, but I wanted to
She basically is.
then LYNNEY's door
Yeah.
could be like a, when the police that came to the and out from the dead. And she just made LYNNEY new one.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Do we unlock more teleporters or just go in this room once?
There we go. It should be just down here.
Because I'm still missing teleporters. Like, a few. Level 90, 1 to 2,000. Wow, so much primo. Actually, it's 100,000. You what now?
Finished from me.
Oh, nice. Good. $76 to 218 with a noblesse set. Yeah, right.
I was like, I looked at it, I was like, oh, these are good soap. Goes in, just
Adventure time.
Like I said, he's character class. That's all.
Yeah.
If you want to use them, tend to dip out their whole it's like Canary's a two-player.
I die.
You have to finish that.
Yeah, just run across this.
So this was Caesar's workshop.
How am I a cheater if the game never said I couldn't do it?
Normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Let me climb the damn boxes. Whether I'm able to or not, let me do it. I'm testing my yelling abilities. Am I trapped behind the boxes? No. Guys, wait, I'm not ready.
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey.
Fuse is lit!
You're gone, and you're.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing. There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. No, you need your parents' permission to own a pet, and you also need to take something. I brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. Caesar. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. That sounds like Fox. I'd like a new bag. No, there is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. Just as there's no such thing as children who never grow up. That's sad. Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy like a salad. Alright, Caesar. Caesar salad? Yeah. Animals. Why?
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
Ah.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Come on. If you're gonna make it a challenge, make it difficult.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
It's never the end.
There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Lenny, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... and... presto!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm gonna say how I knew, even though it's wrong. A magician or anyone never has just an empty room. They always have something in the room. Whether it be a secret passage, a secret latch, something.
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks
Okay,
pretty
your
big
answer's
inside.
silly.
Let's head in and take a look around.
Where's the chest? There.
Take it easy.
No. There's a chest up there too. Okay.
Gather!
Fire hazard!
Done.
Why have you stopped, Lynnie? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
All right, see you in a bit.
Looks like the kind of looks like the box that squished what's his face in the Archon quest. Cole, was it? What the fuck's going on here? Activate all the magic steps without stepping on the same one twice. Okay. There. Never said I couldn't touch the concrete. One giant hat.
Wow, there's a hidden room here. Let's see. Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes. He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon. Hey, look! Is that Caesar's diary on the table?
Read it. What's in the diary?
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
We can. About the wish lists, about the children studying magic, about the farewell, about Lorenzo's issues. Let's go Lorenzo's issues
Seems like
first.
something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those two children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic.
See you later.
They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
About the wish lists.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
I wonder. About the children studying magic.
Two children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these two.
That Lynnie and Lynette.
I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
And about to farewell.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the two kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon.
Oh yeah, sure. Big plans, alright.
It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. Then, after thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that?
Maybe.
P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said. Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Why is there an option to stop reading? Just stop reading manually. Or automatically.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
Come on, Paimon, put the pieces together.
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lynnie and Lynette, don't you think?
Bingo!
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lynnie!
He's not going to tell you, he's going to lie to you. Wouldn't be the first time he's lied.
Hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Oh, come on. Cut the crap.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming.
So you think Caesar is not dead?
Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking, what do you mean?
The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy. He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it. Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's
he's
a
a red
device
stripe
that
in his
only
hair.
the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Yeah, but Paimon, you fly.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay, nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here, which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
Not sure where we're going with this. Why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited the fact against him?
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two. until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone
My guess is
switched the
Lorenzo killed him
boxes, and they did it to
and got away with
murder
it so he
him.
could be the better magician.
But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
Not for a magician.
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side. Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
Just couldn't let sleeping dogs alive.
I was
could
right.
You?
Too good for
There's
this
not a
shit.
lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with. But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
Really? You brought more guys with suits and knives? Lame.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her!
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out, and make it quick.
Do your worst!
Paimon, you don't even have a sword.
Solidify!
Quietly now.
Fire hazard!
Oh boy.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
That was close. Cars to the back of the head.
Oh, you kids are tougher than you look.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking, and what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did.
Yeah.
But I was the real
Jealous
genius
magician.
Me! He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
Okay, your point
So
is?
it was jealousy.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it? But the people loved him.
Money isn't everything.
Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
Why didn't you just leave?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated more than that. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me. I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way, that the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. I never bought into any of that.
Kinda is.
I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
I heard the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and the poor alike.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no matter how much he was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
So that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
At least I can finally stop looking over my shoulder now.
Lynnie has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because there'll be hell to pay.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lynnie? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
True.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now, but try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
It's okay. We understand. He did threaten you. Paimon would find it hard to trust strangers in your position, too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious, but I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
That's interesting. Quest as I thought it would be.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Oh, thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show.
I'd laugh if he said you have to pay.
Feels like we're forgetting something. Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Lynnie and Lynette or not. Lynnie changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Lynnie tomorrow evening.
Okay. To the Opera House.
Take it easy.
Paimon's excited to see another of Lynnie's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today. So I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. the great magician LYNNEY has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
LYNNEY was the audience with his skill.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children.
Oh, hey, Charlotte's over there too.
Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute! Actually, now that you mention it, LYNNEY's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As LYNNEY once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle. Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which LYNNEY will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
Okay.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
Okay.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
LYNNEY, don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask, And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lynnie? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me, even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Well, Lynnie, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel must have had a terrible childhood. left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Lynnie?
Yes, it is quite to my
Hey,
taste.
how are you doing? Hello,
Thank you for
Rachel
helping to clear
VT.
up
How
my
are you?
confusion.
How is your Thursday going?
So what's this with the warning letter?
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Lynnie. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe.
I'm glad to hear you're good though, Rachel.
You that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble. Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We remember all our debts, however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Sure you are, girl.
Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed.
Lenny's so brutal is
When they
hilarious.
ached unbearably in the
I
dead
love
of
how he
night,
called her out.
stealing became your way
Changing
of
the
numbing
words
pain.
and twisting
What are you
it.
trying to say?
Like
I'm
he
saying
knew
that for
from the
last
start.
10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life.
I fell for the trap. I didn't think it was her.
Perhaps
I didn't
it's because you
suspect
found
her at all.
something other than a life of crime
I knew it
to
was
fill the
Lorenzo.
hole?
Didn't think it was her.
Back
He
to
knew the moment he
Lorenzo
met
for a
her.
second.
Yeah.
He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that? He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was
I
willing
didn't.
to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life. But that truth is gone now, and I guarantee you, you'll
I only
never
did
see it again.
because she was on guard at the moment she met us.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on your
It
freedom,
makes sense.
Gemma.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Linny to perform his final act in tonight's show. I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
A high-altitude escape?
10 years ago, the trick that Caesar died attempting.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. But we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous. Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Cool.
Lenny, wait. You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Linny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Linny after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
All right. Well, let's go and watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
Only one way to find out. Do they have any secondary dialogue? Where's my truth?
Sometimes I think I'm like a gambling addict. All I care about is winning, and it doesn't matter what's at stake. By the time I come to my senses, I'm left with nothing. Oh, if I had my time again.
Well, you don't. Nice knowing ya. Not really. Which way do I go? Give me a drawing idea for Todoroki. No,
Magic
you
should
have
be
too many
mysterious,
drawings.
surprising, and
This
defy
is loud.
logic.
Holy.
Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
Oh, hey, it's the real version
We're
of her.
sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lynnie is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
That was cool.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show! This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lynnie has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Whew. Looks like everyone really loved Lynnie's grand finale.
Even though they don't know the full story.
Paimon doesn't see Lynnie anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But,
Cemetery.
where? Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Lynnie's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Okay then.
Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
after I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
What kind of agenda?
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes, we figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lynnie.
Don't blame me. It's wasn't your fault.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the House of the Hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But you only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, cheer up, Lynnie. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was amazing! Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lynnie, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lynnie Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose. But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lynnie, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back down too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lynnie and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
We're still not done dialogue. Oh my god. $8.40.
Take it easy.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Lynnie, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
That was quick.
Too late, bro.
That was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lynnie's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Well...
Journalistic spirit is burning red overnight to distract her somehow.
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lynnie did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lynnie started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
What? I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again? This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. Ah, there's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
Why would you be upset if we lost it? Doesn't have any meaning to you. Another 60 primos. And still nothing to show for it. Well, we're done. We're all done now. Let's see who we can raid. I was gonna raid Gomez, but he's done. So let's see who else we can raid. We can raid now. Now, okay. It sounds like I'm saying now. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining in the Genshin LYNNEY quest today. Tomorrow we have Last of Us 2 again. We'll see how that goes. With Abby. Yay. Here's all socials. And Discord. Meh. We'll end on kick. And then we'll do the raid message. What? Copy. Paste. We'll see you all tomorrow.